Oh yeah, there he is. Rolling now. I don't know how you're supposed to go over this thing. Oh, those are some nice flowers. There's a biker dude down there. That's that secret corridor. There's all kinds of secret corridors. Last time I found that secret corridor and went underneath everything. So, yeah. Chicago. Oh, those are some nice flowers. Nice flowers. Alright, so what I'm doing here is I'm on a bike. I took the bike from the middle of Illinois. A bus allowed it. The transit around Chicago is pretty good for letting a bike on it. I've got an all-day pass for the trains that fan out, and I'm going to head toward the South Shore line, which goes over to the Indiana and Michigan coast of Lake Michigan. So, and about the only way to go is to walk or bike. I hope to get, for my bike, a little camera thing, because it's pretty cool riding through the city. But to make this, I'm going to have to cook pretty good and ride along with the cars and the buses. So, yeah. You always don't want to get hit by a bus. If I do, my bike combination is hand, like your hand, if somebody finds my bike later. No, we'll be alright. I'll pray God guides us all the right direction, and we recognize whatever that guidance is. Or you're just good at making decisions and smart. I guess I'll rely on God. No. Happy Sunday, everybody, from Chicago. Oh yeah! Gotta move through here. That's that nice American flag up there. Alrighty. Just moving up on where that Buren Station is. It's a little more active down here by the lake. Good shot of the train coming through. Green lights, pick it up. Pretty cool. Oh yeah! Chicago on a Sunday afternoon. Let's stop now, hit the brakes. Really interesting Chicago, like, it's almost like the GPS with cars, like the signs point you one way, this way, that way, everybody goes the same way, and then there's these like secret corridors. It's like a door leads into some remote area, and then it works. Everything works. So I'll just hit this elevator, and I don't know if that's up. And we'll be out on the street. Looks like some other folks know the secret. Oh yeah! Now, how do you get out? Alright, street. Tunnel. I wonder where the tunnel goes. It's all kinds of fun out here in this urban metroplex. Oh yeah, there he is. This is just an example of where not to end up in Chicago. You had a dead-end corridor where you thought, I don't know, goes down to the train station, maybe it's open, and it isn't. So, especially at night, anyone could sabotage you, or anybody could be on the other side of that door. Be smart. Don't be like me. Anywhere I go, I usually get to a high point, and then I can see where the train platforms and station, get a phone signal. I also get my compass. You know, if I know the lake is a certain way, I can use that compass to direct me. Because the signals can get pretty darn mixed out here. We're at a Mexican holiday too, so it's pretty cool. All kinds of cool stuff out here. Oh yeah, he's videoing too. See, they know we need to get to a high point too, so they put some stairs here. So if you're looking for where to go in really any city or forest, you want to get usually to a high point. Then here we know that Indiana's that way, so usually they run on this side of the track and the ticket counter's underground. Fortunately, on the last train I just bought the all-day pass, so I feel like that's the way to go anywhere, a week pass or a month pass even if you're in a city. But there it is, Chicago. It's pretty tall, skinny towers. Action, action, action. Looking at the Van Buren Street terminal. Yeah, be like Mike. That's my last video. I went into a dead end and I was like, don't be like me. Usually they got them somehow marked. So Metro, the Metro are the trains that commute a ways out, and the CTA is inner city, but it's pretty cool. Chicago, that way's the lake. We're gonna head out to the south shore of the lake, maybe. We'll see what happens. Alrighty, nice guy held the door for me. Here we are, South Shore, departs 4:42. It's confusing sometimes to know which way to go, so just get there early. Two paths diverge. One less traveled? Is that where we came from, or do we go this way? Or do we go this way? Hey. Oh no, that's where we came from. I about said what will go that way. Finding the South Shore line in a Van Buren Station. No, it's toward the lake, not the city. So those empty corridors lead to some interesting spaces. And that's a lot of the theme here in Chicago. I just gotta wheel the bike through these skinny doors, and the South Shore rails up in here. That's some musical entertainment. Not too bad. That was the wrong one. And thankfully they announced it. But they don't always announce it, so you have to be aware of when it goes. We'll wait for the right one. Oh yeah! South Shore line. It says it on the train. Go figure. Always pay attention. It's on these cables. Electricity runs it part of the time. Better get on. You gotta get on like. Hey guys, so I'm watching my train leave. Every one of these metro trains I've taken in this city, you can put your bike on. My mom used to say you can put your bike on the South Shore line. Good granny, go riding around with the kids and stuff. And look at all these empty cars. I load my bike on there, and security advised me that no bikes are allowed on the train. Real friendly people here at all. They're just like, you gotta play by their rules. That my question would be like, how do you know what their rules is? So yeah, my whole day of plans was about getting to Michigan's. Honestly, this whole trip, I was supposed to connect with this train late at night, if you remember, 2 days ago, but I decided to go to my friend's. Probably a very, very good move. And then I just finally made it back here today, and they said no bikes on the train. And I'm talking like 90% of the train was empty. I did everything the last guy at the Metro told me. Load your bike on the handicap, wheel it off. It's really odd. I bought the all-day pass and everything like that. And so it's just an example of how you just could be like stranded in Chicago, especially coming here late at night. I honestly am very disappointed. This is like the dunes and everything is where a place I thought about like living my life. Like this is a more of a sabbatical journey. Like I'm not just like commuting or whatever, but not just a tourist, but maybe. But I guess I don't know the rules. The South Shore line don't let a bike. Oh well, I'm running out of power. Over and out from Chicago. Plan B, C, D, E, F, Z. If you could say that backwards and forwards. Excellent. So for those of you joining me, I just ran out of power on my rant. Always have plenty of batteries, plugs, cords. Two, not just one big one backup, so you can charge one. But yeah, my whole trip, this whole trip to Chicago has been all about just going for a nice bike ride along the dunes, Michigan City, Indiana, just enjoying the bike, looking at someplace that might be interested in living. I never could have fathomed that a bicycle is not allowed on the South Shore line. This is the rail line that goes to Michigan City, Indiana. Now, you know, Amtrak has some trains, some big trains that run through there certain times of day. I could still catch maybe the Wolverine or whatever they got. But this is Metro Chicago, where if anybody's seen any of my videos, like, you're supposed to be able to put your bike on the train as long as it's not too crowded. Wheel up to the handicap spot and wheel your bike on. As long as the train isn't too crowded, you're good to go. And that train was empty. It wasn't like it's beach day in Miami and it's never going to happen again. That train, there might have been, you know, 20% capacity, and I'm stranded here with my bike. And I tell you what, I apologize to my friends in the north. I was trying to get up to Keegan and some other people, and I still might, but it honestly wants me just to leave. Like, it makes me feel just to leave this town. Like, it's supposed to be about bikes, like all new stuff and all that. As long as the train, you know, 30 train cars went past, and you know, a whole one of these things called trains, and maybe 2 of them had people on, and I'm not allowed my bike. This is my whole trip, my sabbatical, as Aaron told me, to find somewhere to live and survive, and you know, maybe after time in Illinois or Minnesota, Duluth, or wherever I can find. I don't know, I'm just shocked. Like, no bike on the train the whole trip. 2 days ago I left, paid $60 to rack the bike on the bus. That I thought was my loose connection. Like, no way would I think that I couldn't put a bike on a train bound for, you know, a little town with parks and ice creams and beaches. That's where you ride your bike. They got it wrong, man. Alrighty, action. Let's see here. Lights, camera, action. I'm on the VanGalder bus, and if you hadn't seen before, the whole time I've been here in Chicago, I've been trying to get to Michigan City to enjoy the dunes and the beach. And out of all the Metro trains, I could not get my bicycle on that train. I worked all day. Really, the whole week was about getting to that place. A lot of my life, it's a place I'm interested in living. But anyway, I'm on this VanGalder bus, and it lets you rack the bicycle in the belly. So you can get to Madison, like I'm doing, visit my friend in Madison, or Milwaukee. And then you can hit some Amtrak trains and other connections from Milwaukee. So documenting these buses, what takes bicycles and stuff, is an interesting thing. Even though it's $20 more, 10 for the other, that you might think could add up, but it really opens up your exploration opportunities of the Midwest, or anywhere you are, because there's a lot of bicycle trails, and you can get further and further in the city, and it's just good fun. Good exercise, right? The bicycles. Sorry about the short shorts. Bye-bye Chicago for now.